Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Izzy Seiko, and I'm just doing a quick vlog on the PlayStation VR event that I just came from in Lower Manhattan. Um, I'm just gonna basically tell you guys what the event was like and whether or not I had a good time. So just to start the night off, the website did say that lineup was at 7 p.m. and we would be inside of the building by 8. In reality, people were lining up by 6, and we didn't get into the building until around 9:15. It was raining. It was freezing cold. It was pretty bad. Everyone online was fairly friendly. There wasn't really a problem. We didn't really have a problem with skipping or anything like that. Everyone was pretty orderly. Um, so the promises of the event were that there were going to be tons of giveaways, lots of gameplay, tournaments, and it was going to be super fun. So upon arriving into the building, they did give us these orange wristbands with numbers on the, well, I guess you guys can't really see, but there are numbers on the side, and we were given a raffle ticket. And they were giving away one 4K TV, two PlayStation VR headsets with, I believe, a demo disc and a racing game of some sort. I don't really pay attention to racing games. And what else? It comes with the PlayStation Move controller and one other item. But those were the promised giveaways. While we were on rain also, because it was raining, they did give us this rain poncho. It's a PlayStation poncho, and it has the PlayStation symbol on it. So I think I'll just probably keep this in my purse in case it rains. So we got that. We got the wristband. So once we got wristband up, they let us into the building. It was very, very small and very cramped. What they did, since there was about 200 people online, 250, excuse me, they said that they were letting 50 people in at a time, and we would have about 30 minutes to play and see the games on the PlayStation Pro console, which they were selling at midnight. And after the 30 minutes were up, we would be sent back outside to wait until midnight for purchase of the console. Now, this didn't really make sense to a lot of us. It was freezing cold outside, and I feel like they should have been better prepared for the event, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. So that was that. Oops, I dropped what I was going to talk about. Oops. So when we got in, they gave us these fun little t-shirts, which are quite huge, but it's okay. I think this is an XL. Everyone got one size. And then they gave us a 20% coupon for the PlayStation Network. So it's 20% off of anything, and it expires in December. And I think I'm going to do a giveaway because at the moment I don't have a PlayStation console. So what I'll do is I'll do a giveaway for you guys on Facebook and YouTube, and I'll select someone random and I'll send them the code. So it's 20% off of any item in the PlayStation Store. So that's that. We got this. So I had two friends with me. So as we're browsing around, and there are huge lines to play the game, so we just decided to sit down in the middle of the area and just chill out and talk. So we went back outside, and it was just kind of after that point, it became a shit show. And I hate to say it, it really did. Everything was very disorganized. My friend ended up winning one of the VR headsets, so they held on to that for him. So he got that little bundle that came with the VR, and we were waiting outside. They gave us free food. That was good. They gave us they rented a little Korean food truck, so we got Korean tacos and we got a free soda. So that was a plus. I'm messing with my hair right now because I look crazy, but it's okay. They did give us free food. They fed us, and we got outside around 10 o'clock, so we had 2 hours to wait until the launch. And then a lot of the PR people really didn't know what they were talking about, because we would ask questions. We were asking, what time was the next giveaway going to be? And they would tell us, oh, we're going to do it soon. When? Because now that we have these wristbands, we're allowed to get offline around to walk around the area, and we would have to be back by the time of the giveaway. So they weren't really giving us much information. It's freezing cold outside. They didn't have a place for us to wait. So it was really messy. It was really ill planned. They did do the giveaway for the second VR set, and they were also giving away, I forgot, they were giving away a full expense paid trip to PlayStation Experience. The person who won that didn't show up when they called. So then they called another name, and that person didn't show up. And then the third person they called actually ended up not being a U.S. citizen, so they weren't allowed to claim their prize. So the fourth person finally got it. And then at the end, they did a little trivia session where the guy wasn't even asking the questions correctly, so no one could really get them. And it wasn't a raise your hand, it was a shout it out, and whoever I hear gets the prize bag. And then he got bored at the end. I guess he wanted to go home, so he just started throwing things out into the crowd. So, overall, based on the other events and the launch events that I've been to for either Microsoft or Sony or third-party companies, I feel like this event was really, really ill-planned. I didn't really have a good time. I appreciated the freebies, like, the shirt and the coupon, but it didn't put me in the mood to conversate with any other people. I didn't meet anyone new. I ran into people that I knew there, but I didn't really feel like talking to anyone. It was cold, I was tired, it was raining, my shoes and my socks were wet. I wasn't in the mood to really build rapport with anyone at all. The staff there was fairly nice, with the exception of the few PR people brushing us off here and there, but I feel like they could have done a better job at setting up, and I was really disappointed with actually the lack of more giveaways. Like at the beginning, the guy who told us, oh, we're gonna have sweatshirts, we're gonna have hats, we're gonna have all of this stuff to give you, and then when it came down to it, they didn't have any of it. So I was very disappointed with the lack of free things, especially when I waited an hour and a half in line for that, and I was not buying a console. So I solely went for the freebies, and there was a severe lack of that. The only upside to tonight was that they did have a special guest who was JonTron, and because my friend won the raffle, we were allowed to sneak in and take pictures and talk, and my friend was actually able to record his new YouTube intro with JonTron. And I'll be sure to post that link up very soon, as soon as he finishes editing it, which I'm sure he will do as soon as he gets home, because it is very, very exciting. For those of you who don't know, JonTron is the second gentleman from Game Grumps, in addition to my baby love daddy, Sexman Ego Raptor. Sorry, Mortimer, that's my bae, sorry. But that was essentially the night. The highlight of my night was the ride back home in the car. We were just cutting ass and making jokes, and I honestly didn't feel like it was worth it for me as an event. I think if he won something, it would have been tons of fun, but whoops, moved my camera, my bad. But I really didn't think it was all that great, especially for a Sony event where Sony's supposed to be one of the big contenders for these types of events and these launches. I didn't really enjoy that. But all in all, I give the event a 2 out of 5, just because of the lack of organization, the lack of space, the lack of giveaways, and promised free product. I probably would not attend another one of these events unless I was severely, severely bored, and I would not go by myself. I would always bring someone with me as backup entertainment, as fucked up as that sounds. That's all I really wanted to talk about. So back to this little mini giveaway I'm gonna do, this little digital coupon. So if you want this baby, what I'm gonna have you do is, if you're watching it on Facebook, just comment below in the comments. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, also comment below, but I'll need you to like my video and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. That's all I need from you to get 20% off of your next game. But that's all I really had to talk about the event. And if you were at the event, let me know down below and we will link up. Maybe I saw you online. And if you weren't at this event, maybe you would think twice about attending one of Sony's launch events, because it wasn't that much fun, unfortunately. I find that Microsoft's events are a lot more well planned out. They don't have you wait outside. There's lots of giveaways. And it's actually a lot more fun. The staff, they interact with you a lot more than what I saw at Sony's event. But yeah, guys, that's all I really had to say about tonight, and I will see you later. Bye.